It's been a while, huh? What's going on, y'all? THEBrandonBrownson here, with an episode of TBB Unscripted. I understand it has been a very long time since I've done a video. I kinda dropped off the face of the earth for a little while, without any explanation, and I'm going to explain why I did that, but, first and foremost, I want to, just go ahead and say Happy Holidays, even though I'm a little bit late. New Year's is still coming up, and that's a holiday, so it's still kind of the holiday season. So with that out of the way, let's just jump right into, where I went and why I went. So, the short story is, I got really burned out. Like, I was doing a video a week, I was struggling to make content, and I was planning to, like, really up my schedule to 3 times a week. I completely burned myself out, and as a result of that, I took some time off to sort of reevaluate everything, figure out, what the fuck I'm doing, even. To be honest, 2015, as far as YouTube goes, was a very disappointing year. So I was really trying to figure out whether I was still doing this because I like it, or if I was just doing this out of habit. And parts of how I wanted to figure that out was to launch a completely new channel. Which I will have an annotation to right there, throughout the entirety of the video. It's the Lock Archer channel. Yeah, I do Let's Plays on there. I'm planning on doing movie reviews and shit like that. Anyway, yeah, I felt like I needed to kind of start from scratch. I felt like I needed to completely remove myself from the TheBrandonBrownson persona, because I've realized that to an extent I do play a persona on here, and doing Lock Archer really showed me that, because over there I'm just being me, I'm just being goofy, and having fun, and not taking things seriously like I have been on this channel for a really long time. And it's done me a lot of good. You know, I discovered that I do still very much have a passion for YouTube. I have a passion for making videos still. But it also showed me that I need to kind of do things a little differently moving forward. For a very long time with this channel, I've been worried about, you know, the views and subscriber counts and how much I'm making and all this shit that really doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, if you're not having fun with it, none of it fucking matters. You know, so what does this mean for the future of the channel? First and foremost, you know, I'm back. I can't promise that I'm going to be doing weekly videos on here like I was, because kind of having that structure, really, it's part of what burned me out, you know, trying to come up with one video a week and never being satisfied with my work because I was just churning it out. My upload schedule is probably going to be a little more sporadic, but hopefully that means that the quality of the videos is going to go up. I still want to do at least one TBB Unscripted a month. It's still probably my favorite thing I'm doing on this channel. But, beyond that, you know I keep talking about doing new things on this channel, trying new shit. This time I actually mean it. I have no idea what you're going to be seeing on this channel. Some of it is going to be more of the same. you know, the style of videos that you guys are used to. I already said I'm doing TBB Unscripted still. But I'm also going to, you know, do my own thing. I'm gonna do what I really want to be doing on here. And I can't really say what that is because I don't even know yet. I'm still, you know, kind of in that break mentality. So, yeah, that's... I hope that that was a decent explanation. I hope that you guys understand. Again, to sum everything up, I got burned out. I needed to take a break for my own sanity. If you guys have any further questions, you know, feel free to ask me. And a lot of people are saying that I don't really owe you guys an explanation, you know, people who I've talked to personally. But to an extent, I feel like I do. Those of you who watch TBB Unscripted and are regular commenters and all that shit, you guys are the people who have stood by me through thick and thin on here. So, you know, the casual viewer who just pops in and says, "Oh, make more theoretic, faggot," you know, I don't owe a fucking explanation to them. But those of you who have become, like, staples in my comment section, I feel I do owe an explanation to. So, if you guys have any questions regarding the future of the channel or why I left or anything like that, feel free to, like, leave a comment. I will get back with you. Speaking of questions, it's been 2 months. I have a lot of shit to do for question and answer segments. Let's jump right into that. I'm trying to do this as one shot, one take as I can. So forgive my awkward pauses and uhs and ums. But the first question comes from the creature feature John Campbell, who, real quickly, you guys should look up on YouTube. He's one of my bosses. He's one of the people who runs IWE, one of the companies, wrestling companies I work for. He's a fantastic talent. Check him out. John asks, would you ever consider doing a weekly show dedicated to pro wrestling? Like your thoughts on the current wrestling scene, both in the big leagues and the indies, possibly with guests. I would love to get into more pro wrestling stuff, and some of the new stuff that I want to try does sort of relate to pro wrestling. I don't know if I do a weekly show, partially because I don't know if I'm ready to do a weekly show again, partially because, I'll be honest, I don't watch enough pro wrestling anymore to do a weekly show. I don't keep up with WWE that much, just because I got so tired of having my intelligence insulted that I said fuck it. I don't really keep up with TNA, because I gave up on them a long time ago. And the companies who I would like to keep up with, like Ring of Honor, and Chikara, and Lucha Underground, New Japan, I can't find anywhere online where I can watch the new episodes of that, which is kind of a bummer. If any of you have, like, a website you can link me up to, that would be awesome. And if I was going to do something like this, it would definitely have to be with guests. It would definitely have to be with people who are much more in the know than me, because with the exception of the companies I work for, I don't really follow any product enough to really voice my opinion on it. If I were to do a wrestling show, it would probably most likely be fantasy booking type stuff. Just because that's where my passion is as far as pro wrestling goes. I've always wanted to be a booker. I've always wanted to do fantasy booking type stuff on this channel. And I'm now at the point where I feel like, fuck it, what's the worst that can happen? No one's gonna watch it. And I'd love to have guests to come on and do that with me. I think it'd be interesting to get different perspectives. when, for example, you're rebooking the invasion. A very long-winded answer, but to answer it short and sweet, I don't know about a weekly show, but I would like to have more pro wrestling content on this channel. From there, holy fucking shit. SSBS Fanboy has a fuck ton of questions. I was feeling extra creative when I typed this out, would you agree? That's one way of putting it. Where's Waldo's girlfriend? Waldo was actually gay. Are you ever gonna bring What the Hell back? The issue with the What the Hell compilations is how much copyright tape there is to jump through. So chances are, What the Hell is not coming back. For those of you who don't know, What the Hell was like a GIF compilation video, very like 2007 YouTube style. But yeah, I don't see myself bringing that back. Being that you're a booty man, why isn't a Lenny face your favorite meme? Quite simply because right now Dog of Wisdom is a meme, and that is my shit. Have you heard Tim Wilson's album Super Bad Sounds of the 70s? It's funny as hell. I might have to check that out. Can I be on an episode of Theory/Creepypasta Addict with you? Once I bring those shows back, I would be open toward having more guests. I'm always looking for guest readers for Theory Addict, with Creepypasta Addict. I feel like it would be kind of cool having a dual narration type thing. With that said, I'm not 100% sure when I'll be doing Creepypasta Addict or Theory Addict. Just because, you know, I was planning a lot of those out, and planning out Theory Addict was a big chunk of what burned me out. So, once I'm ready to do that again, I'll get a hold of you. Yeah. Again, one shot, one take. I'm sorry for all the random sputters and stutters. Let's see. If you could have your snot be any color, what would you choose? Natural colors such as green or yellow aren't allowed. Bullshit. I want like an electric green, like a nuclear slime green, so that way I can freak people the fuck out whenever I sneeze. So yeah, loophole, motherfucker. What are your opinions on speed rap? I love chopping. I like artists like Tech9 and Busta Rhymes and Watsky. Those are actually three of my favorite hip-hop acts right now. I appreciate the art of chopping. Fuck, Marry, Kill, Tamina, Beth Phoenix, Awesome Kong. I'm gonna fuck Tamina, marry Beth Phoenix, and kill Awesome Kong. Push, Barry, Fire, Cesaro, Dean Ambrose, Dolph Ziggler. I am going to push Cesaro, bury Dolph Ziggler, and fire Dean Ambrose. This or that. A bunch of this or that questions. Big butts or small butts? Big butts. Long butts or short butts? What the hell is a long butt? Neville Longbottom up in this motherfucker. Fat butts or skinny butts? I like a big fat booty. Flabby butts or toned butts? I prefer them toned. Bald butts or hairy butts? Definitely bald butts. Male butts or female butts? I've noticed that chicks have better butts, so I'm definitely gonna go female. Do you like these butt-centric questions? I'm able to go through them rapid fire, so that's kind of cool. He has a few Would You Rathers. We're still on SSBS Fanboy, by the way. So many fucking questions. Holy shit. Would you rather low blow Jesus or powerbomb Luigi from Mario games onto a fiery table? With the description you gave it, how can I not powerbomb Luigi? That sounds like the fucking kitty's titties. Chokeslam a kid off the high dive into a pool filled with blood, or powerbomb an elderly person off a building into a dumpster full of explosives. I mean, the kid's not gonna get hurt, but I like fireworks. I like it when things go boom, so sorry, Grandpa. Go on a date with Mick Foley or the Sandman. I just want a chance to hang out with Mick Foley, so I am going on a date with Mick Foley. Kiss an ugly-ass chick for $1 million, or give an ugly-ass dude a full body massage for $1 million. I'll kiss someone for $1 million. You know, I have the early onsets of carpal tunnel in my wrists, I think, so a full body massage seems a little tedious, but just a quick, I can do that, no fucking problem. Listen to an entire ICP album or jump face first into a giant cactus. I don't like ICP, but I don't dislike them enough to rather jump into a cactus. So, yeah, I'll listen to, like, fucking Riddlebox or some shit like that. This one's difficult. Resurrect Chris Benoit or Eddie Guerrero. Actually, it's not difficult. I'll resurrect Eddie Guerrero, because I liked him more anyway, and he didn't kill his family. Smoke a joint with RVD or Jack Swagger? What kind of fucking question is that? Of course I'm smoking a joint with RVD. Would you rather watch a porno with your grandparents or your regular parents? I have a feeling that my dad's commentary on porno would be fucking hilarious. So, yes, I will watch Butt Sluts Go Nuts 9 with my dad. That sounds like a good fucking time. Then he has a few which is better questions. Pokemon, or Mortal Kombat 2 or 3. I'm gonna have to go 3. I'll be honest, I wasn't really huge into the 2D Mortal Kombats. Just because of how fucking bad I was at them. The 2.5Ds that they're doing now are, like, I'm actually okay at those. But anyway, Pokemon Gen 3 or Gen 4. I never really fucked with Gen 4, but Gen 4 gave us Bidoof, so Gen 3 wins. Fuck Bidoof. Super Mario RPG or the Paper Mario series? Probably Super Mario RPG, and that's solely because I never played enough Paper Mario to have an opinion on it. Super Mario RPG or the Mario and Luigi series? Second verse, same as the first. Final Fantasy 6 or 7? I've not gotten a chance to play 6. 6 is something I'm considering playing over on the Lock Archer channel eventually. So right now I'm going to have to go with Final Fantasy 7 just because of how ignorant I am towards 6. By the way, Claude is joining Smash 4. Opinions? That's fucking awesome. Do you like sushi? Yes. Do you like butts? Yes. Would you eat sushi off someone's butt? Guy, girl, or both? I will happily eat sushi off someone's ass. Would you eat someone's butt for sushi? Probably, because I really like sushi. And that about does it for SSBS Fanboy. We have more questions, but first, a word from our sponsor. Not really my sponsor, but if you want to sponsor me, I'd appreciate it, Mountain Dew. No jump cuts. No edits. Nothing like that. Dueling Pikachu has 3 questions. 1. Are you going to start with the Let's Plays from the old Pokemon games? This is in reference to last month when I asked, when I mentioned that maybe I was going to do Let's Plays on this channel. Eventually, I do want to finish Pokemon Crystal and Pokemon Brown, but over on the Lock Archer channel, again, right there, I'm doing a new Pokemon game called Pokemon Ash Gray, which right now is my favorite Pokemon ROM hack I've ever played, and I've played quite a few of them by now. Question number 2, are you going to play Fallout 4 for a Let's Play? Here's the thing with that. So, I do have Fallout 4 for the PS4. I've probably put like 15 hours in 3 days. If someone wants to do the math for that, that's cool. But to Let's Play it, I would either A, have to get capture software, which is something I want to do eventually, or B, I am going to have to get a better computer, because my computer will not run Fallout 4 higher than like 10 frames per second, which is a huge fucking bummer. Question number 3, are you moving the old Let's Plays to this channel? Probably not. The old Let's Plays have their own place. I feel like putting all of the old Let's Plays on this channel would be a lot of work for not a lot of payoff. It wouldn't really make a difference. The people who have seen them have already seen them, and I have a feeling that a lot of you guys wouldn't watch all of them if I put them on this channel. They're on my old Let's Play channel. That's where I want to keep them. Scrolly. Last, we have 19 questions from Blue Rose. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm saying a lot right now. I'm trying to go through these as quickly as possible, just because there's so many of them, and I know that I'm not editing. 1, did you do it in the D? Do what in the D? I went to a concert in Detroit once, and got some bomb-ass pizza in Detroit. I did those things in the D. Question number 2, 1 marijuana? I would love to have 1 marijuana right now. Question number 3, how much the cost? That entirely depends on how fucking good the marijuana is. If you want 1 shitty marijuana, I can get you that for $5. If you want 1 good marijuana, we're talking a little more money than that. Number 4, favorite booze. As stereotypical as it has become for people to like this now, I'd have to say that my favorite is Fireball. I know that there's other cinnamon whiskey out there, but Fireball was my first cinnamon whiskey. I really like cinnamon whiskey. Fucking Fireball is awesome. Number 6, you skipped number 5. Number 6, what would be your dream present? A metric fuck ton of money, so I can spend all of my time and effort doing what I want for the rest of my life. Number 7, OMG, did you know it was raining? It is actually raining a little bit today, if memory serves me. I know it was last night anyway. Number 8, are you ready to body slam some snow? Snow Challenge 2016 might happen if there is, like, an epic amount of snow. So maybe. Number 9, have you hit your face against anything recently? In parentheses, you need to stop that. I think I head-desked when I died in Fallout 4 earlier, but other than that, not really. That's just mostly, like, physical comedy shit that I do. I love physical comedy. I wish that my body didn't suck at being a body so I can do more physical comedy. I was really good at it for a very long time, but now my body sucks. Number 10, did you notice that I skipped number 5? Yes, I did. Number 11, Cards Against Humanity / Crabs Adjust Humidity or Munchkins. Probably Cards Against / Crabs Adjust. I fucking love Cards Against Humanity. Number 11, ice cream or cake? Cheesecake. Number 13, hot dogs or hamburgers? Probably a good cheeseburger, although some days nothing beats a good kogel. Number 14, sausage or hot dogs? If it's not a kogel, then sausage. If it's a kogel, then a fucking kogel. And if you're not from Michigan wondering what the fuck a kogel is like the best hot dog ever. Number 15, what should the kittens be named? Mabel, Finn, Schmebulok, and Billy Joe Bob Kenny Frank. Number 16, Poke? 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 Number 17, I am just gonna end this in a question mark, so you think I asked a question, but I didn't? Okay. Number 18, wahaha, improper punctuation? Improper punctuation. Alright. And the final question, spork or foon? Spork. That was a lot of questions. That's what I get for taking basically 2 months off. So yeah, that's it for the question and answer segments. That about does it for this episode of TBB Unscripted. Again, I'm back. I am back. But it is probably going to be on a much lighter schedule for my own sanity. However, if you do want more of me, again, the Lock Archer channel, I'm uploading like a month's worth of Let's Plays at a time. So there will definitely be a constant stream of content on there, because it's way easier to post like a month's worth of shit over there. Anyways, I've rambled on long enough. Leave your questions down there for next month's TBB Unscripted. I promise it'll actually be like toward the end of January, beginning of February. I apologize again for kind of leaving without explaining why I was leaving or where I was going and all of that. Yeah, that about does it for this video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. TheBrandonBrownson, signing out. Boop.